Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We have something missing, and that happens a lot here recently. I don't have a muffler. Old muffler kept falling off, and all right, so let me explain this. 751-10162 is the part number for this one. 751-0617C is the part number I actually need. This one, ain't no telling who put it on, how it got put on, but this one is an exhaust for a regular tractor style mower where the bolts are on the outside, and they figured, why not? Let's see if it works. Let's drill some holes, bolt it up, and it worked for a little while. But drilling holes in this and they just waller themselves out, so it's time to get us a new one. I've gone to my dealer, Wino, got the correct exhaust for this. So what we're gonna do, as you can tell, I've still got, in fact, we might be a little warm. Oh, we're not bad. I've still got the old bolts in here. We're gonna pull those out and see if we can't stick the new exhaust on and get it tight, see what it looks like. Let's try it out. All right, not sure what you can see, but we're gonna yank these guys out. They were never the right bolts to begin with, just some that I found that will work. You know what I mean? Just something that'll drill in and tap some new holes in that old exhaust. But I've got bolts that are going to work for it, so we're going to try those out. I'm going to take these out and we'll get going on the installing the new one. Alright, so we have a new muffler, and that actually fits on there a lot better than the old one. Imagine that. Ain't that something? It fits on there a lot more snug. Let's see if we can get her started. Well, it's kind of hard doing this blind right here. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's right. Well, let's see if we can't. It's looking like the exhaust pipe that's coming out of the mower itself is it's just a little, oh, moving you guys there, sorry. It's just a little tight. I guess tight isn't a bad thing. That means it's not going to come off as easy as it did, but at the same time, it's still going to be kind of difficult to get this thing tight. Are we doing anything? Something's getting tight. Oh yeah. Like I say, that exhaust pipe coming out of the mower going into the inlet on this exhaust is tight, but that's a good thing. Maybe we won't have any bypass around it. Oh yeah. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. It even looks a little better too. All right, you heard the god-awful noise that it made. Oh, of course. Call me back. You heard the god-awful noise that it made pulling it up. Let's see what it makes now. Just plain old beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love a repair that goes the way it ought to. That's awesome. That's very awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, now I had a good buddy stop by and see me a little earlier. I was in his neighborhood, and he stopped by and gave me something. Let me show you what he gave me. Check it out. Check it out. I got me a little striping kit for this bad boy. It's pretty awesome. I mean, I like it. It's a good looking striping kit. It's a sturdy, very, very sturdy striping kit. You always got one of them boys where, or one of your friends, let me say that, one of your friends where you ain't really seen them in a while. Maybe you don't hang out all the time, but when you see them, it's just like you were, you know, just like you hung out yesterday. You just get right back to normal, and that's my buddy Justin. He's a good old guy, brother, kind of one of the ones you give shirt off your back and he'll do the same. But yeah, he started his own lawn care business a couple years ago, and he started doing really good, and I think he made this stripe kit. I'm not 100%. He may have just bought it pieces and then kind of customized it himself. But what I'm doing here, he's got it to where you can slide it. And it's probably not a bad idea to throw some WD-40 in this bad boy or something. But yeah, we're gonna take it apart. Might as well go ahead. And then he's got some slides right here. We're gonna try to see if we can't get this thing together here. Y'all kind of hold off and play with me here for a little bit. All right. So I'm just doing a little adjusting and a little fitting on that side there. And I think what I'm going to do, can it? Nah. Okay. I think what we'll do is take it off as far to the side as it can go, and then I think he's got these holes wider than, excuse me, I don't know if you can see these holes here, so it's kind of hard shoving those bolts in without drilling those holes out. But I still think, all right, so we've got these sliders. The first issue I was having was not being able to get both of these. I got one of them out, but both of them are on this side of the bolt. I wasn't sure if they were going to come out, but they do. And I've got it, we'll go ahead and put it over here on the other side of the mounting bolt here for that. And then now, oh, we've got more spring problems. Some of these springs are a little worn out, a little trashy. Let's see if we can't get this one out and get it kind of situated where it needs to be. There we go. Yeah, see, the spring was just out a little bit further than what it needed to be. Okay, let's get that sunk back in. Now we can go 2 bolts. Oh, this one's gonna need a washer. Where's that? Okay, there we go. Come on, big girl. There we go. Slide her over. Get that next one positioned up. Okay, and like I say, we're gonna keep these fairly loose so we can slide them back and forth. Let me play with this other side and we'll get it fit to the motor. All right, don't ask me how or why, but I just so happen to have the right bolts. I think that one is for a bagger that used to be on here, but I just so happen to find the right bolts. There's another set of holes just a little bit behind that bagger bolt hole, and we've got her on. So what I'm gonna do now is tighten up everything. I'm gonna kind of leave this to flap. I'm not really gonna tighten this up too much, but I'll tighten it up enough. I think what I wanna do, this is just temporary, but I think what I wanna do here in a little bit is find another bolt, and then I'll, you know, kind of jam nut that together and leave this loose, leave this flopping. I don't really wanna go too crazy with that, but yeah, let's get it tightened up, kind of snugged up, and then let's throw it on the front yard and see what it does. All right, y'all hang on tight and let me know how she does. Alrighty, I don't know how much you caught, but it's striped up pretty good. Not too bad. Of course, I mean, my yard is not much to bark about. We got a lot of weeds and a lot of junk in here, but sunshine's going back behind the old tree there, so we're getting a little shade now. But I think it did pretty good. I kind of enjoyed it. It's definitely going to be a little something to learn, because, you know, getting used to, well, let me get my ugly shadow out of the way. Getting used to this guy being back here, you know, trying not to tear up the muffler or anything like that. Well, and the muffler itself is still on, is attached as well still, so that's a good thing. But yeah, I kind of like it. You know what I mean? Let's give it a whirl, see how it's gonna work for us. Just plain old beautiful. It's the best part of my day. It's coming home, being with the family. I got my sun drop, I got my yard mowed. Ain't nothing to do but sit here and relax. Take it easy, take it easy. I've got my Cujos. I had a little issue with them. They were splitting right here at the seam. I had another pair that did it up top here, but they were splitting right here at the seam, and I got a hold of Cujos. The second pair, first pair, like I said, split up here. I got a hold of them. They said, don't worry about it, we're sending you some new ones. So then I got these, and they started to split right here. I don't know, I mean, I've got a fat foot and I'm really rough on shoes, so I know it's probably 99% my fault, but they didn't care one bit. They sent me another pair of shoes. I've got the boots now. Hopefully they'll be a little bit more sturdy for me. And I've got some regular old shoe glue. I just kind of glued that up real good. I'm gonna keep on using these until I just walk the soles off of them. The boots that I have are the X1. We'll end up probably using those a lot in the snow, but more just wet ground or something like that. Something where we're not wanting to get our feet wet. But these Cujos, if you're mowing yards for a living and you don't have them, you're missing out. One of the best shoes I've ever put on. They're a little pricey, but at the same time, they're real good shoes. I don't equate this part here coming apart to the quality of Cujo. I equate that to my fat foot and the fact that I'm terrible with shoes, period. End of story. But all right, like I say, sit here, enjoy my sun drop, enjoy my freshly mowed yard. We appreciate y'all watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. We'll catch y'all in the next one.